Deer down, baby. Traditions Buckstalker with the side shot on it. I've seen this deer sneaking through the woods here right at daylight. He was going across about probably a 75-yard shot. It fell right where it hit it, right there by this big tree over here. I'm going to give it some time. It's down. It was kicking. It's done. Literally, after I hit it, it fell. Whew, awesome. It's been a rough season so far, but it paid off getting in here early. This deer just snuck around me in the shadows right before the sun came up, right at daylight here. Illegal hunting hours. I checked the time clock and it was 7:23, and we're allowed to shoot 30 minutes before sunrise, and it's 7:50 here this morning. So deer down, baby. The Buckstalker XT did not disappoint this morning. I went out the other day and checked the scope, and it was shooting just a little to the left, so I adjusted the reticle. I would say about between 60 and 70 yards when I did it. I didn't have a rangefinder. I just walked it off. But I know this gun, it shoots extremely accurate. I've already taken a button buck a couple years ago with it, and I haven't shot it since. So this is the second deer in my life that I've ever gotten with a muzzleloader, and this is a 50 cal shooting the Traditions. I can't remember the bullet, but I'll show you guys. But the freaking bullet is insane. I mean, it packs a punch. Even at long range, I mean, almost double that distance. I shot a button buck the first year I got this, and it dropped, took 20 steps and dropped over. I mean, it was it. There was no chasing it, no tracking it, just like this deer over here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and unhook the gun from the side, or the bog pod. And we're gonna go over there and walk it off. And I got it on side shot too. Like I said, this deer decided to sneak right around in front of me in the darkness through all that, and I caught a glimpse of her. I didn't see any antlers, so it's a pretty good sized doe, it looks like. Let's walk that way. She's sitting up there by that tree. So now the fun part begins. Getting it home. I field dress them at home because my gambrel system makes it so much easier. Oh yeah, that's a good sized deer. About a 75-yard shot. And I caught a glimpse of her, and she cut across here in front of me. I pulled the trigger. Oh yeah. Dropped it. Woo! That's a good sized winter doe. Well, now the fun begins. And there you can see all the way over there is my bog pod, about 75 yards away. And I reviewed the side shot and seen that she was still on the move when I pulled the shot, and she just gave me a barely enough clearance over here when it was still dark out between these trees, and you could see that, and it was a perfect shot. A little high on the lung, but at this close I'm not too worried about it. This gun shoots really good at 100 yards. So, and again, she fell where she was hit, so Can't complain there. All meat, baby. There's the exit side. So again, I was shooting downhill from up that side over there, and it hit her on the entry side. A little high, but it was at an angle down, so she definitely got hit in a good spot. No suffering. It was instant. She definitely looks pretty old too. Woo!